Can I finish it up real quick? I have 20 minutes.
I don't know. I think you need to take your stuff and get out of here. You see what happened to Donald?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I think you need to take your stuff and get out of here.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll load up. This house.
I stood there shivering in the biting cold, absolutely stunned. I wasn't just mowing a lawn. I was trying to uncover a buried memory for a woman who lost everything. Today, I met Mrs. Alara. She's only 64, but grief has aged her terribly. She used to be a famous landscape architect, but 2 years ago, a hit-and-run driver left her paralyzed from the waist down and took her husband's life. Since that day, she hasn't been able to leave her wheelchair. Her property isn't a jungle, but it's deceiving. The grass is about a foot tall, but it is incredibly thick and dense. It has formed a heavy green blanket that completely swallows the intricate stone paths she and her husband built by hand. The wind was howling, stinging my face, but this neighbor was the real storm. He came stomping over from his trailer, screaming about politics and conspiracies. He wasn't just annoyed, he was hateful. He actually jammed his foot against my mower deck, preventing me from moving forward. He shouted that the yard was a disgrace, and that I had no right to be there, even though Mrs. Alara was weeping just 10 feet away inside the glass door. I looked at Mrs. Alara. She wasn't crying because of the neighbor. She was crying because she couldn't see the lines of the garden she loved. I told the guy, "Call the cops if you want, but I'm finishing this." He cursed, realized I was recording, and stormed off. I fired the engine back up. As I cut through the dense, wet grass, the transformation was instant. I didn't just cut grass. I excavated art. I uncovered sharp cobblestone borders and a stunning stone walkway that had been invisible under the green mat. When I edged the final sidewalk, the overgrown mess turned back into a masterpiece. Mrs. Alara rolled her wheelchair to the window, pressed her hand against the glass, and saw the clean lines of the stone path leading to where her husband used to sit. For the first time in 2 years, she smiled through her tears. Beauty is often hidden right under our noses. If you think Mrs. Alara deserves this view, subscribe and comment beautiful below.